Everyone, this is Dr. V.S. Nishok from EC Department, SNS College of Technology. Here we are going to discuss the topic LCD interfacing with 8051 microcontroller. So this is the outline of our video. It starts with need for display in embedded systems, how to display data from microcontroller and LCD interfacing and its control signals along with its applications. So we are starting with need for display in embedded systems. So whatever today's embedded system that we are using real time, for example temperature checking system and washing machine and whatever may be the system, embedded system, we need a separate display, so which is used to interact with the consumers or users. So user need this visual output. Systems must store status. So what is the stage it is processing? So like that the status is very much needed for the user. So here how to display data from microcontroller. So the microcontroller gives the digital data which is in the binary form after processing the given input. So here if the data is in binary form, it is very hard for the user to read it. So it should be in the readable format. So that is needed by the users. So here the issue is no direct visualization and requires display interface. The proper solution for this issue is LCD interfacing as shown in the diagram here. LCD uses it is used as a output device. LCD represents the liquid crystal display, so which is an optical device. So connected via data and control lines. So here in the diagram we can see the control lines below and the data lines above, 8-bit data line D0 to D7 and control lines like register, select, enable, read and write, etc. So remaining pins are VCC and ground. So coming to the next, that is 16:2 LCD basics represents 16 characters and 2 rows. 2 rows represents the 2 lines. So in each line we can represent maximum 16 characters in the LCD display. So that is the example we have shown here. And the pins used are data pins D0 to D7 and control pins like RS, register, select, read, write, RW and enabling the LCD display. So that is represented as EN. So coming to the steps in the LCD interface. So here in the flow chart we are represented the proper steps that should be sequentially followed to represent the output of the microcontroller in the LCD display. It starts with initialization of the LCD and sending the command to the registers and sending the data following by the command and finally enabling the display. So these are the steps that represented in the flow chart that should be followed in a sequential manner for displaying the data. So coming to the applications of LCD interfacing. So here we are seeing several applications in which the main applications are digital clocks, temperature display, industrial panels, embedded device. Everywhere we are using this LCD display in a wide manner. So as a summary of this video, we are seeing the LCD interfacing basics. The main topics we discussed are need for the LCD display and 16:2 LCD specifications and interfacing steps and control signals and applications. So in the mainly in 16:2 LCD specification, we have mentioned the LCD display as 16:2. 2 represents the 2 lines and 16 represents the 16 characters in the each line. And 5:8 character matrix represents the matrix of lights that we are using to display the characters in the display. So that is very much needed. It is used in a rectangular panel. So the data pins are D0 to D7 as we are already discussed earlier, and then control pins are RS, RW and E enable. So on the power pins VSS, VDD and V0. So these are the exceptional pins that we must needed for the LCD display. So the V0 represents the pin that is used for adjusting the brightness in the LCD display. And finally, we are ended up with this video with assessment question. LCD stands for liquid crystal display, and 16:2 LCD means 16 characters and 2 rows. That represents the 2 lines. So in the 2 line, we can use 16 characters maximum, full of American Standard specific format of characters. So these are the reference books that we have utilized for this PPT. Thank you all for joining this video.